All right, so another UFC Fight Night at the Apex just finished. Dolidze taking on Nassourdine Imavov, and that went the distance, and the rule needs to be goddamn changed. I am, of course, talking about the rule of the downed opponent, okay? The hand on the ground. We'll get to that first. I'm going to go through some of the fights, give my thoughts. Nassourdine Imavov got the job done. 5 rounds, dominated most of the fight, okay? It was no surprise that he got the decision. Dolidze had a few moments, okay? Dolidze is a big, strong, powerful man with unorthodox techniques, okay? He swings kind of recklessly, but if he connects, man, he's got a lot of power, as I said, and he's got a lot of underrated sweeps and leg locks off his back, okay? That said, he was almost done in round 1. Imavov connected with a few shots up against the fence, sat him down. Imavov was all over him. Massive ground and pound onslaught. Could have been stopped, but Herb Dean let it go. And then we were treated to another 4 rounds of action, okay? And there was some controversy along the way. As I say, Nassourdine Imavov, congratulations, got the job done. Almost getting into a fight with Chris Curtis, okay? We're going to get to that in a second, as I say, along with this rule change nonsense. But yeah, not the most incredible fight, but a tough, gritty, back and forth fight over 5 rounds that I thought Imavov clearly deserved to win. Now, there was a point deducted because I think it was round 3. Okay, in round 3, Imavov again had given up his back standing because he throws a lot of spinning techniques and at times trying to get the takedown against the fence. He turns and gave up his back a few times. And by the way, fights need to be broken up against the fence a lot more quickly, in my humble opinion, okay? There was a lot of time in that fight. Dolidze was pressuring him up against the fence and just kind of holding him there. Herb Dean kept saying, hey, come on, let's go. I want to see them broken up far, far sooner. I don't make the rules, but my humble opinion, it needs to be moved along for the fans' sake. A lot of the time, you'll see 2 girls up against the fence. Neither one of them are the strongest wrestlers. They're just battling for underhooks. Break that up, okay? Just my thoughts on that one there. Anyway, as I say, it might have been round 3, maybe round 4. Dolidze had given up the back. Imavov's got him in the body lock. And what's Dolidze doing? Well, he's playing the game. He's putting the hand down on the octagon canvas. And you can't hit him there, because that's a downed opponent. Now, just recently, there was a lot of talk from the California State Athletic Commission that was going to be changed, okay? With immediate effect, I thought, but it turns out it hasn't gone into effect yet. The new rule is going to be that outside of hands and feet, if any other part of the body, a shin, a knee, a forearm, your belly, anything like that, then you're a downed opponent. If it's just your hands or your feet, you're not a downed opponent. So therefore, you are fair game. Your opponent can attack you. They can kick you in the head. They can knee you in the head. And that's why, this is such a stupid rule because, okay, there was this whole thing for a while where opponents were, they would touch the ground, but then your opponent could lift them off the ground and they could hit them. Well, again, that's blurred lines. It makes it very, very easy for somebody to accidentally foul and all the rest of it. But the big thing here is that nobody in their right mind, in a real fight, live combat situation, if they're in the middle of a fight, is going to lean on the ground. They're just going to just chill. We're just going to chill here for a second. I'm just going to put my hands on the ground. Because in a fight situation, you're going to get cracked. You're going to get punched, kicked, kneed. You're going to get demolished. Nobody, no man alive leans and puts their hands on the ground and goes, you know what? I'm good here, sausage. I'm good. I can hang out here all day. Because in a street fight, you're going to get butchered. It's over. You're going to get done in. Simple as that, in simple terms. So that needs to go straight away. Now, there has been talk about that recently, and I thought it was in effect, right? But it's not in effect. Imavov kicks him in the face. Whoa, stop. Herb Dean stops the fight. Takes a point from Imavov. Didn't really matter because he dominated most of the rounds anyway. At that moment in time, Imavov is getting into a back and forth with Chris Curtis. Remember, those two fought. They had a clash of heads and the fight was ruled a no contest. Chris Curtis is doing this, wheeling up, giving him the finger and all the rest of it. Herb Dean saying you'll be disqualified and all the rest of it. So maybe we'll see them two fight down the line. But that rule change needs to go into effect right now to stop circumstances like this happening. Also on the docket for the rule changes is the 12-6 elbow. I'm surprised that isn't already changed, okay? The story goes, back in the day, Joe Rogan said this on his podcast, the athletic commissions, when they were coming up with the unified rules of mixed martial arts, they saw a martial artist smashing sheets of ice with an elbow like that. And they were like, oh my God, we've got to change this. That's crazy. Look at the power generated. But of course, if you throw an elbow standing where you can use the full body weight, you can generate torque, you can generate the power up your leg from your hips, turn into it and generate some real force. Like when you throw a punch, the elbow can be way more powerful. So that apparently will be changed. And the downed opponent, that will be changed also. So anyway, can't come soon enough for my money. Change the fucking rule, as I say. So Nassourdine Imavov, congrats to him. Maybe we see him running back with Chris Curtis. Moving on to the co-main event, Renato Money Moicano. Okay? This man, I love him on a microphone. I love watching him fight. On a microphone, he's even better, okay? Hopefully I get him on the podcast Monday because what a character this guy is. Taking on Drew Dober, who's the knockout king at lightweight. Drew Dober, very, very dangerous with the hands. I thought for Moicano to be the victor, he'd have to mix things up. And that's exactly how this one played out. Dober rocked him a couple of times and Moicano was like, fuck this, brother. I need to take it down here. I need to take the guy down. And that's what he did. And when he got him down, a back and forth affair on the ground, trying to pass to Mount, half guard to Mount. Dober using a good guard, reclaiming that on several occasions. For the most part, Moicano in round one, controlling from half guard, landing some shots. Nothing too earth-shattering, but clearly dominated. Round two, Moicano was doing the same thing, but then Dober, I'm not sure if it was a clash of heads or whatever, but opened up a big cut and some swelling on Moicano, landed a couple of good shots as well. And then round three was pretty much like round one again, okay? Moicano getting the body lock, getting the takedown, and ultimately controlling the rest of the round. Then he gets on the microphone. DC doesn't even have to ask a single question, okay? Didn't even need to say anything. Moicano went off again, like usual. As I say, I love this guy. Never mind Renato Money Moicano. Moicano is money. Moicano wants money, but he's money on the microphone, okay? He's fucking awesome. He said that his dad is 62. He's about to have another child, okay? Shout out Papa Moicano. Still getting the job done at that age. And Moicano says, fuck this, bro. I'm going to have another child.
Tomorrow, when I get home, I'm going to get my wife pregnant another time. 62 years old. Can populate the world? I can too. Money Moicano 3 is coming. And after I'm done with fighting, I will serve on the police officer. I want to be a SWAT team, and I want to kill the bad guys. Make no mistake. If you support America, Money Moicano channel right now. Subscribe on YouTube. The best content.
I want to be in the SWAT. I want to kill the bad guys, right? I love this guy. Well done, Moicano, and commiserations to Drew Dober. He's a great guy, class act all the way, and a great fighter as well. But Moicano gets the job done. Happy for him. Been out of the octagon for quite some time. Before that, Rude Boy Randy Brown taking on Muslim Salikov. Round one, got the job done. Jab, jab, right hand, straight down the pipe, boom, connects with the chin, sits him down, that's it, job done, it's over. I don't know who the call out was afterwards, because they said on the post-fight show, just as that was starting when I was going to do this, Michael Chiesa said that he was called out by somebody that fought tonight, okay? Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm guessing that that was Rude Boy Randy Brown calling out Michael Chiesa, because that makes sense for Rude Boy. Rude Boy's been around for a while. He's massive for the weight class. He's got beautiful striking, underrated grappling and wrestling as well, and he's only still a young man, and he's getting better and better. But Rude Boy, what a shot that was. Natalia Silva Cruz to a victory over Viviana Araujo. We had an eye poll before, so there was a no contest between Aliaskab Kizriev and Mahmoud Muradov. That was over in 10 seconds, 11 seconds. And Charles Radke got the job done in round one over Gilbert Urbina. Before that, on the prelims, though, Molly McCann, meatball. Low-carb meatball Molly McCann got the job done over Diana Belbita. Got an armbar in round one. Of course, Molly has lost the last couple, okay? Erin Blanchfield and who was the other lady? I forget right now. Julia Stolarienko. I think that's it. Anyway, she got subbed twice, okay? Come back tonight against Belbita. It was a rematch of a fight that she'd won before, but she looked good at 115 pounds, aggressive from the get-go, landed some nice right hands, looking for that signature spinning elbow. Picked her up, got a takedown, got the mount, got the armbar. Nicely done. Charles Johnson got the job done. Close fight over Azat Maxim, fighting out of Kazakhstan. And yeah, top to bottom, some pretty decent fights. Charles Johnson back to winning ways. I just spoke about that. Yeah, but the main event, Imavov wins. Imavov, point deduction. Main event showed once again that hand, that ground opponent, the touching, the playing, the goddamn game of touching the canvas needs to go. Okay, it is past its sell-by date. It needs to be a thing of the past. But well done to everybody that won tonight. And there's my thoughts. What do you think, though? This fucking rule, man. Change the fucking rule. And give Moicano some money.
Moicano wants money.
Okay? And no more kids, Moicano, until you get some more motherfucking money. Anyway, that's it. There's my thoughts on the fight tonight. And thanks for watching. See you soon.